All right, so this session is now closed. If you send any money in now, it'll be done on the next available day. The session is now closed. Nobody signed up. All right, Marcy, you're number one. You're first. So, Marcy, was your 44 for a question or is your 44 for sticks? Thanks, Leo. Is yours for a question or is yours for sticks? Sticks, you got it. Okay, so Marcy's first. Marcy, let me get started. Leo, please keep posting over and over and over. Closed. Closed. If they donate now, they're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Only person I'm doing today is Marcy first, Tammy, and then Shelly. Sorry, I gotta edit that. So Marcy, Tammy, and Shelly. That's it. That's it. Thank you, Leo. Please keep writing closed, closed, closed. All right, Cranky. All right, so Marcy, let's get to stick number one. Yes. Session is closed. Take an order for tomorrow. Marcy. All right, Marcy, stick number one. Okay, Marcy, we got to go back to remembering what you promised yourself. Okay, Marcy, remember what you promised yourself. Remember back during the time when either the police needed to get involved or you needed somebody to stop or you needed to put a limit or you needed to set boundaries. This is kind of spirit bringing to attention or bringing to you the attention that this person really hasn't changed a lot from the past. This person, once you give them a foot or once they get in the door or once they get a little bit of you, they're going to tend to get kind of obsessive with you, possessive with you. This is going to then begin another problem. So I need you to be aware, Marcy, that something is going to create another issue for you. It's not going to be a safe place for you. It's going to feel smothering. It's going to feel like, yes, you want this person's attention, but no, you don't want them to like stalk you. You don't want them to push and push when you're telling them no, back up, and they push and push. You got to be careful. This is a warning stick showing me that this person's getting ready to address you more. This person is getting ready to get around you or be around you more, invite themselves or invite you. Something's coming and they're going to push and push because it's always all or nothing. This person is always all in or nothing. All right, be careful. Stick number one. Stick number two, you might be being used right now. This could be used by either your employer, by your coworkers, or by this particular person. This person could be using you to get other people around you jealous. So they use you, they use your name, they use your past, they use the history that you have with this person to kind of to wager for them with somebody else, to get somebody else to want them more. You understand? So this person can dangle you like a carrot in front of this person to make you want them more, but yet to make them want him more. So they're trying to use reverse psychology, so to speak, because they like to get people's attention. This person is a very big attention seeker. And I want to say attention whore because this person needs it to survive. They need the attention. They need people around them. They need somebody trying to call them or text them. They love that, and they don't always respond right away because they want them more and more. They want to get you fired up. They want to get you mad. They want to get you worried. That's how they control you. So that's what this person's doing. Your last stick is, okay, so Spirit's kicking your butt today, because the last stick talks about, didn't you already go through this? So Spirit's kind of asking, maybe it's time for you to look onward, look out there, explore your options. It might be time to show this person that you're not playing hard to get. You're just not playing. You just don't want to do it. You're not willing to play their game. You're not willing to compete with other people, because you don't have to. You're better than that. You're better than the other people that this person's messing with. The problem is, if you stay with this person, you're always going to be second. They have one primary person already, and then they use other people in between intervals, like this one once in a while, this one once in a while, and then they want to add you to the mix. Listen, the only time variety is really good is when you're at a smorgasbord or you're at a buffet and you want different choices of food. Variety like this in a relationship is not going to work for you. It's not good for you, and you don't deserve that. You deserve so much more. I want you to know new love is coming in toward you. I need you to accept the offer that gets placed in front of you. It feels like it's coming up in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, but there's a new offer that's coming in, and I need you to take advantage of that. And the minute you do, and this person finds out you're with somebody else, they're going to try even harder to get to you. But that's when you need to keep your boundaries strong. That's when you need to say, you know what? No. You had your chance. This is what you chose. That's who you chose to be with. I'm done. So that's where you're at right now. All right, Marcy. Listen, careful. Anybody getting sticks, be careful, because there's strong messages, and there's no playing games. No playing games. All right, Tammy, you're up. Tammy, you're up. It's time I called Arthur out. Yes. Yes. Okay. Good job, Marcy. Open the door for the new person. Open the door for the new person. Tammy, you want your reading first or your sticks first? Reading first or sticks? Okay. All right, Tammy. Yeah, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. Spirit wants you to get out of it. Spirit wants you to get out of it. All right, Tammy. All right, Tammy. All right, Tammy. So you know what? Where you're living, keep your doors locked. Even when you're home, even if you're running out to take the trash, whatever you're doing, keep your doors locked. All right. I'm not saying there's a threat to you personally or to your body or like that, but there is a threat to your home. There is somebody who's curious. There is somebody who might feel that you have more than they do. There is somebody who may be nosy, or may even, this could also mean, when I say doors locked, it could also mean a person trying to get really friendly with you, but this person may not be very trustworthy, and this could be a female. So I need you to be careful, all right, of who you let in, or who you try to get comfortable with, or who tries to get comfortable with you. Keep your boundaries. Keep your privacy. I know you normally do, but this person seems very pushy, and this person's coming toward you. It's not a male. It is a female, but it's somebody who's trying to either get in your life or get in your business. Somebody who's trying to sway you one way or the other. But I don't feel like their intentions are good, and I don't feel like their advice is good. So be careful who you ask for advice as well. Your second stick comes up, talking about the past hurt. Still kind of pulls you back a little bit. Past hurt is still kind of affecting some of your present judgments or present decisions. You need to be careful not to mix the oil in the water, not to go back and try to deal with what's going on currently. There's a little balance here. Thank you so much, Marcy. There's a little balance here that is needed. It's easy to get triggered. It's easy to pull something out of the past and pull it to the current. But you can't. You got to deal with these new situations or new issues or new problems as if they're brand new. If you compare it to the old, it's not the same thing, and it's not brought on by the same reasons. So I need you to be really careful on how your thinking goes. I need you to be able to control that. It's an exercise for your mind, but you're going to need to work on that, okay? Your last stick. Okay, your last stick talks about compulsive spending. Be very careful with spending, too much spending, overspending. Make a plan to put this much away for this and this much away for that. Put your envelopes out. This money goes for rent. This money goes for electric. This money goes for food. Do all that. And then this envelope over here can be your play money of what you're going to do or what you can do or what you want to do. But do your priorities first. It is important for you to prioritize where your money is going and how it's going. You need to cover your ass first before you do anything else. All right? They're your sticks. All right. Now on for your reading. Yes. Good job, Tammy. Yes. Definitely be okay. Absolutely, yes. 100%. 100%. All right, Tammy, what are we doing for the reading? You paid for a mini, right, Tammy? So what are we doing for the reading? All right. You have a reading, right, Tammy? Did you pay for a reading? Tammy. Yeah, Marcy, it don't feel right to me either not being on here much. I love being on here. Okay, yeah, definitely distance. Definitely distance. It's okay. All right, so what comes up? It's about 8 to 10 cards. What comes up first is talking about, it makes sense when you talk about distance, because when we deal with the Seven of Swords, it's kind of somebody taking their own stuff, their own privacy, holding on to it really tight, keeping kind of like the hermit mode, staying to themselves, not being very boisterous, not being very emotional, not being very expressive, not even, not even trying to create conversation. The person you're dealing with right now is being very still, keeping to themselves. They're contemplating, they're playing roulette, Russian roulette with themselves. It's almost like a tug of war in their mind. Okay, they're trying really hard. When they're really quiet and they're not talking to you as much or being the way you're used to them being, it's because they have something going on up here, or they're struggling with something, or they're fighting against something. Again, you got to remember, this person has to change their mindset. They have to change their habits. They have to change their behaviors. So it's really important for them to get that time by themselves. They do need a lot of time by themselves, more so than you, because they have a lot going on. There's still a lot that they got to deal with that's in front of them. The journey's not over yet where they have to put more work in. The journey's not over yet where they have to pay the price for their choices and decisions. This person is going to come towards you with love and happiness and making an offer. It is about to change within the next 24 to 48 hours. Meanwhile, it's got you kind of stuck up in your head, like what's going on, what's wrong. Are they feeling a certain way? Are they not attracted to me? Do they not want to be with me? And I see you second guessing a lot of things, but don't do that. They're definitely going to come toward you and offer some of their love to you in a certain kind of way, but in their way. It's like not the way that you would normally offer it, but it's going to offer it in their own way. Their own perspective is a little bit different than the way that you would share your love and emotions. This person is like waiting to hear from you or hoping to hear from you, or that's you waiting to hear from them. They are definitely putting work in their situation and trying to resolve these issues. There is going to be opportunity again for another growth spurt. There is something else coming where balance is going to come in. The truth is going to be kind of setting everybody free. It's going to allow this person to once again take another level up to where they want to be. Right now, I get it that you're feeling kind of trapped in your emotions, a little worried, a little depressed, a little lonely. It shows that. It shows too that your heart feels kind of sad when this happens. You just kind of feel like they're not loving you, or you're not feeling like you're in love. It's making you feel disappointed, a setback. I get it, but they're coming in. They're coming in. They just needed a minute. Don't dwell on the past. Don't worry about what happened in the past. This person is trying to be very strong. They're trying to make good decisions and choices. You're going to see that they will. There's also money where they're either going to help out with money or give you money. There's money coming in for you. I feel like you're going to try to balance something out where money is concerned. It also tells me that they're going to give something another try. There's also plans and talk of marriage coming up between the two of you. I feel like you're patiently waiting for that to come. They are willing to take a risk, take a step toward you. There's going to be a celebration that you're going to tell people about. There's going to be overwhelming amount of blessings and love coming your way. There's going to be happy tears, not sad ones. All right. Pretty soon you're going to be able to look at exactly what you have and be very happy with where you are. Things are about to change. Again, we're going to level up. It's going to come to a new start. Right now, you're thinking about all of it, trying to put it all together, or he's thinking about everything and trying to put it all together and make a story of it. I know it feels overwhelming right now in the situation, but it is going to be okay. Definitely going to have love offered out of the blue, and it is going to come in rather fast. Like I said, 24 to 48 hours. You may feel like this person turned their back on you right now, but they did not. Soon there's a celebration to come. I get it that you're feeling out in the cold, but you are definitely not left out there. Look at the potential. Look at how far you've come, and look at there's still more to go. So be patient, okay? Meditate, say your prayers, stay patient. That is your reading. Tammy. It's okay. It's okay. You can't worry about that temptation, and he can't worry about that temptation. Yeah. Don't talk to him about it. You know what? Don't. Because the truth is, it's his concerns. It doesn't have to be yours. It's his life, his addictions, and his recovery. He needs to take that responsibility and accountability. The more you say it to him, the more it makes him feel like he wants to do it because you're bringing it up anyway. So do yourself a favor. Leave it alone. Use encouraging words like, you know what? I'm sorry I brought that up. I trust you. I trust in you. I believe in you. And I know you're going to be okay because I know you don't want to go back to the way things used to be. So you know what? I'm sorry I brought it up, and I'm just gonna trust you and leave it alone. And trust is a really hard thing because of what you've been through in the past. But you're going to have to let him be, and you're going to have to, if he falls, you're going to have to let him fall. But I don't see him falling. But you got to let it. You got to let him kind of go. You got to let him kind of go. Okay. You got to release those reins. You can't hold him tight. He's not your child. He's your partner. You can stand by him. If he falls, you can help him get up. But you have to allow him to make those decisions, good or bad. They're not your decisions to make. I get it. You want to protect him, but you can't. Let God, the higher power, handle it, and let him handle it. And it'll all work out. All right? The more you try, the more he sees that as a threat. The more he's going to resent you. The more he's going to get angry with you because you're going to put doubts in his mind. So just leave it. I know your heart's in it. I know you want to save him. I know you love him so much. But if you love him enough, you got to let him be. Let him be like that. You're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Just trust. I know it's hard, but just trust. Trust your higher power. Pray and ask God. That's who you talk to. Not him. Talk to God. And ask God to keep an eye over him. Ask God to help him to fight the temptations. And you'll see. Okay? Do that. All right, Shelly. You're up, Shelly. Last but not least, Shelly. You got it, Tammy. Oh, good, Marcy. I'm telling you, put it up. I put mine up every day. I go to work too. All right, Shelly. You'll be signing some kind of documents very soon. There's something legal coming up, something you may be owning, taking over. Somebody may give you something. Somebody may give you power of something. Somebody may decide that it's time for you to take ownership of something. So I don't know what that's about, but that's your first stick. Your second stick, Shelly. All right. Can't read that. Let's see. Okay, Shelly, stop listening to bullshit. There's people that are in your life that come in and come out. Like they come and go. They don't stay all the time. They're not dependable. Stop listening to the bullshit. Show somebody that you're setting the boundaries. Allow somebody to realize that they either need to come to you with the truth and show some action, or you don't have time for it. Stop allowing yourself to be the sounding board, to keep listening to them, wanting to believe them because you're wanting to believe in the love itself or the relationship itself. But you can't believe in something without the actions. If they don't put actions to their words, then it means nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's nothing. All right? All right. Now, your last stick talks about, Shelly, there's going to be some delays in something, whether it's delays in you traveling, delays in something that you're waiting on, delays in love, delays in your relationship, delays in visiting, delays in somebody coming to you. Whatever this is about, there's delays, but there's reasons for it. You may not understand right now why something's being put off or why you're being told to wait or be patient. It won't make sense right now. It might frustrate the hell out of you, but you have to trust in the situation. You have to trust in the process. All right? Trust in the process. Don't question it. Things happen for a reason. Okay? There's a reason why we can't do what we want to do right now. There's a reason why we can't go where we want to go right now. There's a reason why we can't buy what we want to buy right now. There's a reason why we're not with a partner that we want to be with right now. Trust the reasons. Trust the reasons, because they're going to make sense later. So just be patient. All right? And just know, Shelly, that things are going to work out exactly the way they're supposed to, exactly when they're supposed to. It's not our timing, it's God's timing. All right? It can't be when you want it. It never works that way. I promise you. So, anyway, with that being said, hello, Vicky. She's at the ER with her dad. Yeah, well, I told her the other day not to allow her dad to fill up with too much fluid or he's going to end up back in the hospital. I told her to call the doctor right away. They needed to increase the Lasix, but hopefully she said she would. So I don't know if she did or not, but I'm glad they're at the ER because that's where he needed to be. He needs to get that fluid off of him. All right, you guys. Well, sending prayers for Shelly's dad. Hopefully Shelly's doing okay too. Sending everybody love and light. Again, this session is now closed. Thank you for coming in. Please make sure you comment on the daily. I need as many comments on there as I can get. And I will see you guys tomorrow. We will do the daily again early. And sending lots of love to you. Glad my vertigo is finally dissipating. Thank you, Tammy W. Love all of you guys. See you soon.